Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Anna had visited Curtis, Portia stopped her at the hospital so they could clear the air. Portia stated that Anna did not deserve all of Portia's rage in the aftermath of Curtis' shooting. Portia apologized for some of her comments to Anna. Anna stated that Portia owed her no apology. Curtis had told Portia about how Anna had saved Valentin's life in Greenland, according to Portia. Portia moved away from Anna after telling her that she was delighted Anna and Valentin were closer than ever. After Portia had gone, Anna remembered Valentin lying to her about his whereabouts on the night of the fire at Anna's house, as well as Valentin's allegation that the surveillance footage from outside her suite had gone stolen. Charlotte awoke in Nina's penthouse from a nightmare in which Anna mocked Valentin for no longer having time for her. Nina reassured Charlotte that it was all a dream. Charlotte hurried to wrap her arms around Valentin as he arrived. Nina informed Valentin that Charlotte had had a nightmare. Charlotte claimed she couldn't recall the details of her dream. Valentin proposed to Charlotte that they do something together. Charlotte quickly agreed and went to get her jacket. Valentin told Nina that he had a plan and hoped that it would help him and Charlotte move on. Valentin shocked Charlotte a short time later when he opened the door to a new home. Nina, who had been with Valentin and Charlotte, received a phone call. Nina went outside and Dex informed her that Sonny was in the hospital because Drew had been beaten in Pentonville. Nina appeared concerned. Back inside, Valentin informed Charlotte that the house sat on more than 2 acres of land and was less than half a mile from the winding road stables, where Charlotte enjoyed horseback riding. When Valentin informed Charlotte that he had purchased the property, she was overjoyed. Valentin and Charlotte exchanged warm embraces as they toasted their new home. Nina rejoiced for Valentin and Charlotte. Molly informed TJ and Curtis of Andre's pregnancy in the hospital. TJ had never looked happier, according to Curtis. TJ explained that it was because he was about to become a father. Portia celebrated the news with Curtis, Molly, and TJ. Brooke Lynn told Blaze at Charlie's pub that she wanted to be Blaze's new business manager. Brooke Lynn was taken aback when she read a negative piece about herself in The Invader via Blaze's phone. Blaze stated that the story was a hit piece, and she attempted to reassure Brooke Lynn that it wasn't a big issue. Brooke Lynn expressed gratitude to Blaze for her assistance. Brooke Lynn said that having her music career taken away so abruptly had been difficult to deal with, but Chase had helped her see that her talents could be used elsewhere. Brooke Lynn had not lost her passion of music, as Blaze could see. "It's in my blood," Brooke Lynn said, explaining that her father was a musician and her mother was a music manager. Blaze grinned and suggested that Lois meet her daughter's first client. Brooke Lynn and Blaze shook hands passionately as Blaze accepted Brooke Lynn's offer. Alexis also informed Christina at Charlie's pub that Molly and TJ were expecting a child. Christina was thrilled for Molly, but she stated that it bothered her because Molly didn't want to tell Christina the news directly. Christina deduced that Alexis had only revealed Molly's pregnancy to her over Molly's objections. Christina mentioned Molly as her sister and inquired as to why Molly no longer desired a relationship with Christina. Alexis instructed Christina to give Molly and TJ some space. Christina's LGBTIA+ youth center was highlighted by Alexis. Christina mentioned that she might have a fantastic idea for raising donations for the center. Christina accompanied Alexis to the door and thanked her for the suggestion regarding fundraising for the youth center. Alexis had no idea what she had suggested to Christina, but the two hugged before Alexis left. Christina then looked in through the window at Blaze and Brooke Lynn. Dex went into Sonny's office at Posulo's to inform him that Drew had been attacked in Pentonville. Sonny was enraged, and he pledged to hold whoever was involved accountable for the attack. Sonny and Dex were on their way to the hospital. Elizabeth met with a doctor at the hospital to discuss Drew's injuries from Pentonville. Jake got out of the elevator and told Elizabeth he needed to talk to her about Charlotte. Elizabeth told Jake that now was not the time to discuss and urged him to wait nearby. Carly approached Elizabeth and inquired about Drew. Drew hadn't regained consciousness, according to Elizabeth. Carly begged Elizabeth to reassure her that Drew would be fine. Carly was agitated as Elizabeth encouraged her to be patient. Elizabeth stated that she needed to check on Jake, but promised to notify Carly as soon as she had an update on Drew. Elizabeth, who was nearby, asked Jake what he wanted to chat to her about. Jake stated that he had spent the previous night with Charlotte. Elizabeth was taken aback when Jake said he was embarrassed to tell her he was meeting Charlotte again instead of a friend. Elizabeth suspected Jake was interested in Charlotte and wanted him to tell her what he admired about her. Jake claimed to adore everything about Charlotte. "Plus, she likes me," Jake added, drawing a smile from Elizabeth. Elizabeth expressed her gratitude to Jake for informing her about Charlotte. Elizabeth explained that she needed to return to work. Jake noticed Carly and reflected on how long it had been since he and Drew had spent time together. Jake began approaching Carly, unaware that Drew had been admitted to the hospital. "Wait, there's something I need to tell you about your uncle Drew," Elizabeth explained to Jake. Jake became agitated after Elizabeth told him about Drew. Jake begged Elizabeth to let him stay so he could be there when there was news concerning Drew. Sunny and Dex had exited the elevator nearby. Sunny spotted Carly, who retaliated against Sunny for not doing enough to defend Drew in Pentonville. Sunny tried to reassure Carly that Drew was tough and advised her not to consider the worst-case scenario. Carly stated that it was wrong for Drew to die since someone had reported Drew and Carly into the SEC for insider trading. Carly walked away from Sunny and paced the waiting area floors, worried about Drew. Carly remembered telling Ava that she and Sunny had gone to Pentonville to get Drew to spy on Austin. Carly dialed Ava's number and asked that she get to hospital straight now. Nina stepped out of the elevator at that precise moment. Carly inquired as to why Nina had gone to the hospital. Nina stated that she had heard about Drew's attack. Elizabeth approached Carly and informed her that Drew will be admitted to the hospital for emergency surgery shortly. Elizabeth said that she didn't have any further information, but that a doctor would speak with Carly soon. "Please let him be okay," Carly pleaded. A doctor called Rice informed Carly that a shard from one of Drew's shattered ribs was threatening his aorta, which Elizabeth, Jake, and Nina listened to. Drew was being prepared for surgery, according to Reyes, and the procedure would most likely take several hours. Elizabeth consoled Jake after Reyes left. Carly groaned, and Nina appeared frozen. Sunny had discovered Anna alone in a pew in the hospital chapel at the same moment. Anna remarked that she and Sunny always seemed to end up in the most unusual places together. Sunny remembered Anna asking him if the life he had chosen for himself was worthwhile. "I'm beginning to wonder," acknowledged Sunny. Valentin received a call from a landscaper at Valentine and Charlotte's new home. Charlotte flashed back to being alone in her bedroom after Valentin left. Charlotte was proven to have received a parcel addressed to her from a Switzerland address. Charlotte was revealed to have opened the box and discovered a letter addressed to her as well as a set of tarot cards. Valentin reappeared, interrupting Charlotte's flashback. Valentin inquired as to Charlotte's well-being. "Everything's going to be perfect," Charlotte replied, a faint grin on her face. "So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.